So the idea for today is to cross the same thing I did with the boat, but today I have a new idea, which is to cross it with the bag, but inside a few plastic bags, so that the water doesn't enter inside and the clothes don't get wet. But yeah, I have here some bags. And I'm going to wrap the bag inside those bags. I'm going to put scotch so that it doesn't, so that it's airtight. And then I have a rope that is here. This is the rope. Don't read too much into it. Don't ask me, hey, why is the rope black and so soft? Where did you buy this rope? And what was the purpose of... this is not a usual rope. Because, let's not focus on the rope too much, okay? Let's not... That's my private life. Back off, okay? And, yeah. I'm going to wrap the bag. I'm going to try to cross to the other... I'm going to swim a bit and see if water comes inside. If it doesn't, then I'm going to cross to the other beach like the last time. But... yeah, now I can move freely because I don't have to carry the boat. So, I want to see if it really works, this idea. And yes, the idea seemed to work. The only problem is that, of course, as always, we have a lot of wind. But yeah, the idea worked. The first bag was covering the first plastic bag was covering my bag. Then I put the shoes inside. Perhaps I should stop walking. So as you can see, we are in the same place where we arrived with the boat the last time. And I went to those rocks, to a beach that is in front of the place, and yeah, it was actually a cool idea. I like the idea. Instead of carrying the boat, the first bag was covering my bag, the shoes inside. The second bag was like the black one, these black rubbish bags that are quite big. So double bag. I put scotch all over the thing, twice actually, and then another plastic bag where I put a rope. So I was putting the rope around the whole invention, and then I was tying it around my waist. Contrary to what I thought, the thing floated. So, when I was picking it up, I thought it was very, very heavy. Because, it's like, swimming with this is going to be hard. But, no, it was actually quite easy. So, as you can see, I'm still wet. You can... So, yeah. The idea is to go now to dry a bit, and very cool thing actually. I don't know why, it's the first time that I did this, and also the first time in my life that I went to the beach in front of this other beach, to the small one. So yeah, quite a nice adventure. That way I can cross to this other municipality. I love that word, municipality. Without the boat. Even without the boat, I can still, come here and enjoy this fine sand. And yeah, I like this stuff. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, I know that it would be cool if I could show you how I was swimming and all that, but remember that the phone, it would be very difficult to record with phone and all that. I can show you that this is the first bag that was covering this other bag, and this black one, as you can see, it's one of these big ones. Was wrapped around the whole thing. I tied it, I put scotch around, and then there was a rope That was this one. It's full of sand now because it's wet and all that. And the whole invention was actually quite cool. I would say if you want to do something similar, you would need like, I don't know, 3 meters of rope maybe. 3 meters is like 18, 19 feet. I want to say 19, 20 feet of rope. And it's actually quite cool. The only problem is that, I was swimming all that way. And of course people were looking like, they were watching like, what? The problem that you cannot do it, you cannot do this, for example, in June. Now we are in May 2021. Perhaps I shouldn't tell you, because if you're watching this in the future, it's like, oh, I'm watching an old video. But it's the same. You can do it in any month. It's only that, for example, in June we have lifeguards, and with the lifeguards, it's more difficult to do stuff like this, because if they see you swimming from another city, they are like, beep, 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 with a whistle and stuff, like, oh, what are you doing, meine kleine Kinder, why are you crossing, it is dangerous. And you need to explain them that you do it a lot of times every year, that that you were doing it probably before they were born, because these lifeguards, at least here, they're usually like 20 years old or so. Not that there is anything wrong with being 20, but it's like, child, I was doing this before you learn to walk. And the port is beautiful, yeah. Everything is beautiful. The adrenaline and the dopamine from the sport makes everything beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the only problem is that, I scratched, I don't know if you can see, but ouch, I scratched myself here. Now it's dry. Before it was a bit, viewer discretion is advised. So, it's not that, it's just a scratch. But, thank God that there are no sharks in this area, or I would be like a snack. Like, oh, what is this tasty, tasty thing floating here? Oh, it's a human. And very cool stuff, actually, yeah. I would recommend you to consider that. I don't know if there are people doing it. I remember, I have a friend who mentioned that in Switzerland it's very common to put your bag, like they have special bags and they go down the river with a bag. So if you don't have one of those bags, you can always take a normal bag and put it inside a plastic bag, close it, put it inside another plastic bag, close it, and yet another plastic bag, and close that one, and water didn't enter, everything is dry, everything is cool. So I'm quite happy with the plan for today. And it's like, it was a very good idea. Now I will have a walk, and sometimes I feel that I should have like a tripod or something and put the camera, because the other beach was actually quite cool, but I had to cross there with all these bags tied, and I couldn't take the phone out and show you the beach, and it would be like 10 seconds, look, a beach, it's a new beach that you didn't see before. And this part of the coast is beautiful. I envy people with a boat so much. Like, imagine they never do it. Like, it's probably also like with rich people, when you are like, hey, you could do so many things. Like if I had your resources, there are so many things you could be doing. The same, I think, with the boat. It's like, hey, if you had a boat, you probably would get tired, I don't know, or something. But imagine they could be doing some route around the coast one day in each village, or in each one of these things, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go around 6, 7, 8. Like every day could be different if you had a boat, and probably if you do it after 2 years, you could get tired. Maybe I don't really know how that works. I don't get tired of those things. Like, I think it goes with a personality type. So it's like when they tell you these things, like things that are hard to get are more valued for humans. And it's like, whoa. remember, different personality types. And I think there are a couple of the 16 personality types that don't really give a crap about the difficulty of getting things. We only care about objectives. It's like, I want chocolate cake and I want it now. It's like, oh, but to get your chocolate cake, you need to go to the tower of the evil wizard and defeat the dragon. I was like, yeah, I just want the cake. Like, you know, I don't really care about all these other problems. I'm not going to value the cake more just because you make me jump through hoops to get it. And the same with this thing, I guess. I never got tired of chocolate. I never got tired of sunny days. And I guess if I had a bow tie, I wouldn't get tired of going to different places. Yeah. Probably if you already have the resources, like this rant of people like me, of humble people of humble means, if you will, for you they might be funny, like, haha, look at him, non-millionaire people are funny. But yeah, it's kind of, you start thinking, oh, I could do so many things if I had these, or if I could go there, or if I had this other stuff. And yeah, then you see people who could be doing the things that are not doing them. Like, you know, I have friends who have a garden, and I am the one who has to be all the time like, hey, can we buy a badminton net and play badminton today? Oh, that's a wonderful idea. It's like, yeah, I know, but how is it not your idea if you are the one with the garden? Like, I don't know. It's by the way, if you have a garden or a boat, keep in mind that I envy you. That it's like, yeah, cool stuff. So yeah, I guess that's my rant for today. Maybe I will. I don't have anything else to show you in this area because we already saw this place, if you remember. One of these days I should be doing like a rant at home, just me talking about, I don't know, academia or stuff, philosophy. I'll be, yeah, and the 8 viewers who enjoy the channel, they would be delighted to hear me rant without showing anything, just me at home, like, oh yes, let me tell you my opinion about this thing and this topic. Yes. It's a bit cold now. I'm gonna change, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.